Hey, everybody, welcome to the Chris Lazar Show. Man, it has been a while. Where have I been? Let me sit back. Let me tell you where I've been. Let me sit back in this chair and inform you that I wasn't anywhere. I was right here, and I just didn't post for, what is it now? It's over a week. More than a week. When was the last time I posted? The last episode I posted, I can't even remember. Oh, God, this isn't good. Oh, my gosh, it is so good to see you guys out there. Thank you for tuning in. I needed to get off my ass and post, all right? I needed to. I've just been working a lot. I'm sorry. I know you want to hear me rant and shit, but I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me? I'm just trying to make a living. I just want my kids to be happy. Isn't that what we all want? I'm just joking. I don't have kids. That's weird. I just ran into like a little Irish accent. I do an okay Irish accent. Top of the morning. Because I pretty much just base it off of what Rory McIlroy's saying. Because I watch a lot of golf. Yeah, I'm one of those people. You don't believe me when I say I don't watch a lot of golf? I was watching WBC Bridgestone this past weekend. That's how much I love golf. I don't even watch the big tournament. Well, I do watch the big tournaments, but I watch the little ones too. I even watched like the obscure ones, like the Senior fucking Open. You turn into Golf Network, Golf Channel, Golf Galaxy TV, and you'll get some weird tournaments on there every once in a while. I was watching the Senior fucking Open. Bunch of old dudes going around. They were they had to like have carts and shit. They didn't allow them to walk. They didn't allow them to hit a driver off the tee box. It's like, okay, sir, excuse me. Just so we can make it all even and you don't slice. No drivers, no woods. I don't know. That's not true, though. Honestly, if anything, those old guys, you know what? Maybe they can't hit it that far, but they hit it straight as hell. Dude, I don't care. You hit it 50 yards and straight. I'd almost rather take that than like a 280-yard shank all the way to the right, because that's the thing. Sure, it traveled 280 yards, but hey, that's going straight forward. The magnitude of it, it really isn't like that great. The vector of it, if you will. It traveled 280 yards in the wrong direction. Anyway, my name is Chris Lazar. My name is Chris Lazar. And I am sitting here on the third tee. Gonna hit my Titleist. My TaylorMade. Yeah, really there's no excuse for my absence these past 2 weeks, so I'm sorry to anybody out there who is just dying to see what was in store next week, and I never found out. You know what? You should have tweeted me. You should have fucking tweeted me. You should have said, Chris, get off your ass and post a goddamn episode. All right? Just get off your ass. Get off that bed that you see in the background here. Take down that painting from 5th grade. Get your head straight, all right? That's what you should have told me. By the way, you can follow me at Chris Lazar 4. I think that's my Twitter handle. Hang on. Dude, see, that's the thing. I've been so I've been away from technology. I haven't been posting a whole lot of anything, really. And I'm actually not mad about it. That is my Twitter handle, by the way, at Chris Lazar 4. But I'm really not mad about it. I'm not bad about it. I've been working hard. I've been doing some shit, but I wanted to update you guys. We'll talk a little bit. I did want to hit on one sports thing, just about baseball. You know, tuning in to the Tigers sucking, and not really sucking, but just being incredibly just average. And you know what? Maybe in years past that could have got you a wild card, but not this year. It's not going to happen. No, and we accepted that. My cousin's over here trying to rationalize things. You know what? If we can get back to 500, we still got a shot. Doubtful, cousin. That is the way to do it. That's how you got to think about it. You just got to get back to 500. Really, realistically, if the Tigers can get back to 500 reasonably quick, I don't know, in the next 3 weeks, then you got something. But you got to get to 5. I feel like 500 and right at 500, that's when you can start talking about making the playoffs. Anything lower than that, no, you really can't. And I don't know the worst records ever to make the playoffs. I do know the Mets that one year, the Miracle Mets. What were they, 82 wins? Really, not good. And then the year the Cardinals and Tigers played in the World Series, 2 wild card teams. The Cardinals had a 84 win season, which is it's not that great. Really not that great. Here, we can look this up. But before we talk about all of that, I just wanted to give you guys an update of where I've been. I have just been working a lot. I have had to run a lot of errands. And one such errand I ran. I did. Because you don't run. I don't run. Actually, I should run when I do errands. Because then I could get them done faster. And then I could get on with my life. But I've been running some errands. I actually ran some errands yesterday. I went to the grocery store. You guys know about me in the grocery store. I actually switched up the times that I go to the grocery store because I started to see the same fucking people in there every week. Hey, Chris. Back for some more figs. Who are you again? How do you know I even bought that? It got weird, man. It got weird. There's employees in there that know my fucking pattern that I walk. I walk right in. I walk right past that girl with the Girl Scout cookies. I walk right past her. I don't even say anything. I don't even talk to her or make eye contact with her mom. I walk right in. I walk past her. Then I walk right the fuck back because I forgot a basket or a cart, which is so essential. Because I've done that way too many times where I don't grab anything and I'm walking up to the cash register dropping apples on the ground because I'm trying to balance between that, 5 juices, a gallon of milk, cereal, And I'm trying to rationalize, like, okay, the apples can go. The apples, that's fine. But then I grab the basket. I've been smart enough to grab the basket. I grab the basket, walk back in, walk right past that Girl Scout cookie girl with no remorse. And I walk, and I always go down like the weird like book aisle that they have in Kroger, which is full of like, not full of anything that, actually it is full, I will say it is full of like New York Times bestsellers. That's all they have. They got that, coloring books, DVDs from 30 years ago. They got one awkward Blu-ray of some shit you're never gonna watch. Like, they got the Blu-ray of like Porky's Weekend or whatever that movie was. I've never seen it. Porky's 1 and Porky's 2. They got the magazines. I'll always walk past there first. Always walk past there first. I'll go down to the organic aisle, which is like really the first aisle in the Kroger I go to. Walk past there, take a look at the ice cream, and not get any of it. Just kind of see if I want it. Other times I have been kind of weak. I've haven't been able to get it. I'll walk past there, then I'll go down the ketchup aisle if I need ketchup. If not, I'll go down, get the hash browns and whipped cream for breakfast. Then I'll finish over there at sausages, get that, the orange juice. I'll come down deodorant aisle because I'm starting to break a sweat and I need that degree spray that they just leave out. You can use it. I wouldn't recommend doing that. But I walk down there sometimes just in case I need something. That was such a weird noise. But I'll walk past there if I need something. Sometimes I need floss, toothpaste. I'll round right back up. I'll go through the self-checkout, and I'm on my way. Perfect. That's usually like the path I take. Coincidentally, grocery shopping I don't really think is the same as other types of shopping. I went to Kohls recently. Kohls is a whole different ballgame. At Kohls, first off, you walk into Kohls and they got the place air conditioned for you. And maybe the grocery store too. Maybe in the grocery store in the hot summer. But you walk into Kohls. Kohls is nice and finely, like the perfect temperature is Kohls temperature. Seriously, I need to know the degrees in Kelvin so I can set the thermostat at home. Fuck, Nest is like technologically advanced. Nest should have a fucking store setting that you set it on, right? I can either have it Kohls or I can have it hot and sweaty like you're in a downtown Detroit bar. That's how you should set temperature. That's how you should get the mood straight. Right there. Everybody close your windows. The air is on to Kohls. Everybody, shut your windows. It's Applebee's cool in here. Has anybody seen my baby back ribs? But yeah, Kohls, you walk into Kohls. You ever as a guy walk into the wrong side of a Kohls? A lot of Kohls, and maybe it's just the one I go to. It's got two entrances. One entrance is just for women, and you walk in there and you're like, fuck. When did everything get pink? You see all the guys like on the complete opposite end just waving you down. Come on. They got Lions shorts over here. They got a sale over here. Come on. There's a sale fucking everywhere in Kohls. Come on. But you walk in there, you walk into the guy stuff, and you just can't help it. You can't help it. Kohls knows how to market to guys. They put all the cool shit up front. They got NFL jerseys, like tight-fitting Nike dry fit, camo shorts, flat bill hats right in the front. And then all the like actual important stuff that you would need for like a life or like work, that's like all the way in the back. You got pillowcases and like mattress covers and fucking suits and dress socks. You got to get past all the cool shit before you get to that. They know what they're doing. They know if they were to put that suit and fancy shit up front, then people would just buy that stuff and then never go all the way back. I see what you're doing, Kohls. I see what you're doing. No matter what I do at Kohls, I went to Kohls because I needed a few dress shirts, kind of work related, so I can wear them at work and going out special occasions, church, parties, graduation stuff. I don't know. But I couldn't help spending like 20 minutes just looking through sweatpants. they were on clearance. It was good stuff. Good stuff. Finally moseyed my way over there. And this Kohls just happened to have a ton of shit on clearance, which is great, except I'm skinny as fuck. You can never find anything for skinny fuck on any of those clearance racks. You find it's like searching for a needle in a haystack. If you find anything your size, you fucking buy that. I don't care if it doesn't go with anything in your wardrobe. You buy that and you just appreciate the fact you got something in your size on clearance at Kohls. Or you could take it and resell it somewhere else. Do a little Gary Vaynerchuk with you. Yeah, I ended up finding 2 sets of khaki pants from a Grand Slam, which are really solid pants. They're like athletic, they're like golf pants, but I kind of wear them to work a little bit as well. And yeah, man, like I found them and I had to hold on to them until later when I was going to purchase them. But I didn't want to hang on to them necessarily because I still needed to go look for dress shirts, which is an adventure on its own. So I have to figure out a convenient spot to put 2 32-30 pants, which is like every fucking guy on this planet is 32-30. So I got to strategically put them in a safe place. So do I put them up by the register, say, hey, hold them? No. Do I find an employee and say, hey, can you hold on to this for me for like an hour? No. I stick them back on the rack. But not at the ends. Because everybody kind of gravitates towards those ends. And that's the where lazy people put clothes is like right on the fucking end of like racks. And you got like 10 hangers hanging on like the edge of 17. And one like falls off. Even when you brush against it, one falls off. Employees are pissed at you. Sir, you're lucky I don't make you pay for this, sir. No, I stick them back right in the middle of the clearance rack. No man's land. You know, because people start at one end of the clearance rack. They make it through like 10 clothes, but they're like, dude, these are clothes for fat people. I'm not finding anything in here. That's why I stick them right in the middle. Right in the middle, and I find my two landmarks. I find Dockers, khakis in 4430. And I find vacation shirt double XL, and I stick them right in between that. Those are my landmarks. Those are my landmarks. I look for the fucked up vacation shirt with pineapples and shit all over it. Then I look up right next to it. I got the Dockers pants, where the waist is sticking out halfway into the aisle. Okay, so I know in an hour I got to come back look for those two. Those two landmarks. Stick them back in there. Now I got to go find dress shirts. And dress shirts are tough. They're tough because dress shirts are very specific. I mean, pants are too, 32, 34, 36, 32. I mean, they're specific too, but dress shirts, man. If pants are an X and Y axis, dress shirts are like an XYZ axis, because you got to think about your chest, your arm length, your neck size. Like, you got 3 different blades here. The color, like the tie, like everything. It's a lot of work. I spent 2 fucking hours looking for dress shirts and ties. Man, that's a lot of fucking work, man. My head was hurting because my head was tilted down like this for 2 hours. This part, my cervical spine, my C7 right here, was just shot. Looking down, because that's all I was. I was looking down. I was looking down just like this for 2 hours. I was looking at prices. I was looking at sizes, all like waist level. Can stores start, like Kohls, can Kohls start putting prices up by my fucking face so I can look at it straight like a goddamn man? I don't have to bend down. I'm serious. I had to come home and get a massage right here. I was dehydrated. I didn't get any water. For 2 hours, I'm looking for ties that correspond with the shirt. Sure, that's easy, but then you got to find ones that go with your suit. What color is my suit? Well, it's black, of course, but it's got pinstripes. What are the rules on pinstripes? I'm on my phone. I'm flipping up. I'm logging into the Kohls guest Wi-Fi. God bless that. I'm logging in. I'm trying to look through articles. Fuck. My neck is killing me at this point. My phone's down here. I'm not helping it at all at this point. I'm searching. I'm like reading through forums and like Forbes for some reason. Like I'm on CNN had an article about this. Like I just want to know. What's the fashion with stripes, with pinstripes. Do I got to get a tie that's striped also, or can I go with the solid tie? I don't know. And I'm trying to find out. All of a sudden, I say, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just look at images of guys, and we can get a glimpse from there. All of a sudden, I'm on Google Images, safe search turned on, in case you want to know. And I'm on Google Images, and I'm looking through these pictures. I'm seeing all these like classy as fuck guys, pinstripe suits, scrolling down. And all of a sudden, I'm getting to like sports figures. Next thing you know, like page 2 is like all of Jordan Belfort from Wolf of Wall Street. I'm like, okay, Jordan's got on a solid orange tie with a blue pinstripe suit. I think that tells me everything I know. Thank you, Jordan Belfort. So I finished dress shirt shopping. But not before. Oh, here's the other thing, too. While I'm mixing and matching all this shit, I kind of had to, like, find a spot on the table And I had a dangerous spot because my spot on the table, it was my home base. It was my home base where I would bring back a tie and a shirt. I'd set it there. That's where I would save it because I didn't want to hold on to it, for forever and in my arms while I'm doing other shit. My safe spot was on a clearance rack of dress shirts. The one place where everybody's looking for dress shirts, that's where I placed the shirts that I wanted to buy. I got close a few times. I was in the other aisle, and I saw over the shelving 2 people pick up one of the like green dress shirts I was going to buy, and I set it over there. And they picked it up. They looked at it. Dude, I was like a lion in the jungle stalking its prey. I was just waiting for them to put that thing in their shopping cart, put that in their bag or whatever, pick it up and just start walking away with it. Oh, dude, there would have been hell to pay, man. There would have been hell to pay, man. The screen just got dark, and it is here. Maybe that'll be better. It is getting dark over here. I did survive Kohls though. Survived Kohls. I got in line right at the best time to get in line. I got in line. I was like third or fourth, and everybody in front of me got the cashier. They got a cashier. Cashier finished. They called him up. So I was number one in line within like 2 or 3 minutes. As soon as I'm number one in line, the line balloons to like 10 people. I got in line right at the same time. Because Kohls sucks. They keep you in line for so long. It's because everybody's walking up there trying to say shit's on sale when it's not on sale. It's not on sale. This Indian lady, excuse me, I saw this was on sale. Lady, the goddamn PS4 isn't on sale. These people are dirty, man. They fucking take the PS4, they'll put it in like the clearance like clothes. Oh, but it's not a garment. It's not a garment, but it's here. 25% off, right? You sneaky bastard. But the cashier didn't tell them. They didn't tell them off like, you know what, we're going to need a price check on this. Dude, here, I'll fucking run back there. I'll grab the sign that says PS4 is $599.99 for you. Instead, they got to get on their little walkie-talkie system, radio it in. They got to radio it in. It's going to the guy who's on break. He's pissed off. He's got to go take a piss first, and then he's got to go get the price check. God, I could have ran back there. I eventually left Kohls with a lot of clothes. Kohls is fun though. I like shopping at Kohls. Get a lot of good stuff at Kohls. But anyway, that's what's been happening with me, guys. Now, can I just mention one thing sports related? At least one thing sports related. At least one thing sports related. I didn't know Ian Kinsler was Jewish. I am actually on Ian Kinsler's Wikipedia page, and yeah, I didn't know that. Arizona. He's from Arizona. Makes sense. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a baseball player who has been on a tear these past few months. Justin Upton. Justin Upton in the month of August. Wow. 4 home runs. Batting .250. which I guess kind of sucks. It didn't help that he went 0 for 4 yesterday, though. That didn't really help a whole lot. But 4 home runs, 11 RBIs in the month of August. Kind of been on a tear a little bit with the home runs, at least. And he certainly has helped us. I mean, win that series against the Yankees. We split Baltimore, but yeah, shout out to Justin Upton. I mean, is it fair to say Justin Upton right now? I mean, our best player right now? Is that fair to say? That he's our best player right now? He might be here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some stats here, and just to see. He is easily leading our team in home runs at 21. Leading the team in RBIs. Leading the team in stolen bases. He's got the most walks. He's got the... not the highest average. Well, actually, no, you know what? No, he doesn't. Mikey Matuk. He's got the highest average. He's got the highest on-base percentage. Well, even that, Avila had a 394. But Justin Upton been playing really, really well. And hey, that's great for him, because I remember when he first came to the Tigers, and he struggled a lot. I remember when he first got to the Tigers. Those first few games, dude, he ended up hitting 31 home runs last year. Like, he played pretty well. He really did. Now, his average was a little down. I think he was like 250 last year. But he, I mean, he's got the power, which I didn't realize he had that much power. But the most home runs he has hit in a year has been, he's gone over 30 before. He has. He has gone over 30 before with the Diamondbacks. 31 to be exact. So he tied his career high last year. I just wish the Tigers had more speed. I thought maybe Upton could provide that. He's stolen 20 in the past before. But, But, hey, he might be all we have right now, to be honest with you. He might be, man. And, listen, as the Tigers aren't making the playoffs. Right now, currently 8.5 back in the Central, and they are 6 back of the wild card. I mean, it is what it is. But if you get back to 500, you'll make a believer out of me. As long as you gotta get back to 500. You gotta get back to 500 for me before I start believing. I guess that goes without saying, I guess, but other teams that are leading, Boston 3 games over New York, Cleveland 2.5 games over Kansas City, Houston 15 games over Seattle, that division. Washington 13 games over Miami. The Cubs are a half game. Man, the Cubs overtook the Milwaukee Brewers. Wow, they absolutely they did. And then in the West, the Dodgers, 15.5 games over Colorado. Yeah, man. Wow, and that NL West is due. They're gonna have 3 teams in the playoffs. Good for them. Good for them. In the wild card race in the AL, New York Yankees and Kansas City Royals. Tampa Bay Rays are right there, though. Hey, Seattle's right there. Baltimore. Toronto's right where the Tigers are, but the Angels, I mean, you're talking all these teams 3 games out. So, in the NL, only Brewers are 5 games back of the wild card. So that's kind of that. We'll see what happens with the Tigers, though, guys. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to sign out for today, guys. Thank you for getting me off my ass and looking cool in this dark room with the one light right there. With my flashlight blue LED light. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Thanks for paying attention. We're gonna post this right after. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.